Happy Monday morning to you and your family, and this is our first Monday morning coffee of 2024. I just want to thank you for tuning in. I want to thank all of our folks who've been with us for so long. We have over 40,000 people that are on our Monday morning coffee subscription list. This week, I wanted to just have a conversation about conversation. In these times, there's an awful lot of questions. Should we sell? Should we buy? Should we do these things? I mean, you probably know interest rates have come down some. It's becoming a more favorable time to buy because the rates are coming down. We're starting to see a few more houses hit the market, which is good. And we expect quite a few houses to come on the market in the spring. They normally do. And in our region, there is an enormous amount of new construction that's being built right now that will be hitting the market in the spring. So my conversation that I'm having with a lot of folks who have been waiting, thinking about, should I sell my house because I need to sell my house so I can buy something else? My recommendation is get your house on the market now before everything else hits the market. We're seeing good numbers. We had two situations this weekend where we had multiple offers and houses went under contract in days and in some cases hours. And we were able to negotiate some really favorable leasebacks so that folks could go find something or so their house would be ready. But conversation is the key. I guess it's because I'm older. I've been doing this for a long time. When I started, you picked up the phone, you did all your business. But I will tell you one thing, it is not easy to have a conversation. But I found that it's the best way for me to work as your agent or in any business is instead of relying just on text messages and email, which you don't even know if it's getting delivered half the time now. But when we're talking about negotiations on money and hundreds of thousands of dollars, tens of thousands, hundreds of dollars, it doesn't matter. Those are conversations. I like to pick up the phone and have those conversations and it's not easy. Sometimes I'm having a conversation with somebody's not glad to hear what I'm saying. And I'm not glad to hear what they're saying. But those conversations need to be had because that's how you work through things. That's how you negotiate through things. And that's how, as agents, we should be communicating. We should have a conversation because we're dealing with people's real lives. And I do find it a bit frustrating sometimes with folks that just refuse to pick up the phone and answer it and have a conversation. I get it. We get a lot of phone calls. We get a lot of sales calls. But when we're in the middle of a negotiation, when we're dealing with people's livelihoods, please, let's have conversations and let's have them often. A lot of times, especially now, if we've got somebody's house listed and it's not selling as quickly as it was 2 years ago, which things aren't, but they're still selling a whole lot quicker than they normally do. Sometimes there's not a lot to say other than I got nothing to say, but here's what we're doing. We're trying to make things work. But we still got to pick up the phone and have those conversations because that's how we engage. That's how we restore confidence that somebody is actually still working on your behalf. And I'm just a big conversation guy. And yes, I embrace technology. What do you think I'm doing right here? I embrace it heavy. But I don't think we can automate into not having conversations and relationships and things like that because that's where the value is. Because I can tell you right now, somebody that hires me as a real estate agent, they're not hiring me for everything I know. They're hiring me for all the mistakes and all the bad mistakes I've seen over the last 25 years. So I always tell people, I may not know everything to do, but I know a whole lot of things not to do. So if you'd like to have a conversation with me about anything that's going on, whether you're thinking about selling, buying, or anything, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone. My cell number is below. We have a team of agents here and we work together and our goal is to have conversations. And a lot of times we're having conversations that we may never get paid on. It's our job to have these conversations because that's what our profession is to be agents for other people. And you have to have conversations. If you want to have a conversation, let me know. Otherwise, have a great week. Enjoy the weather. And if you're up in the Northeast where it's really cold, you might want to move on down while you can. And the interest rates are getting better. Thanks.